No escape from the stage of sacrilege. I spoke every truth, ruthlessly blowing domes. I'm your left for dead delusion, don't got a right to live, got a right to live, forget my age, got a whole lot of advice to give, got a house of cards and some bone to pick up pieces, always fleeing homes, disabled puppet of my diseased privilege. I am the crying crisis of an opiate epidemic, no need to hide, I'm hung and tried by pain so deeply systemic. Clap for me, I'm rooted now, I don't get away with one breath, no dilution now. No escape from the stage of sacrilege, I spoke every truth, ruthlessly blowing domes. I'm your left for dead delusion, don't got a right to live, got a right to live, forget my age, got a whole lot of advice to give. And some bones to pick up, got a house of cards and some bones to pick up pieces, always fleeing homes in this disabled puppet of my diseased privilege. Disabled puppetry, 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 my diseased privilege. I am the crying crisis of an opioid epidemic. No need to hide, I'm hung and tried by pain so deeply systemic. Clap for me, I'm rooted now. I don't get away with one breath, no dilution now. No escape from the stage of sacrilege. I spoke every truth, ruthlessly blowing domes. I'm your left for dead delusion, don't got a right to live, got a right to live, forget my age, got a whole lot of advice to give, got a house of cards and some bones to pick up pieces, always fleeing homes, disabled puppetry, my diseased privilege. Disabled puppetry, my diseased privilege. There is like a ball of mucus in my throat. Ugh. This is the crying crisis of an opioid epidemic. This is the crying crisis of an opioid epidemic. I am the crying crisis of an opioid epidemic. No need to hide, I'm hung and tried by pain so deeply systemic. No need to hide, I'm hung and tried by pain so deeply systemic. Clap for me, I'm rooted now. I don't get away with one breath, no dilution now. No escape from this stage of sacrilege. I spoke every truth, ruthlessly blowing domes. I'm your left for dead delusion, don't got a right to live, got a right to live, forget my age, got a whole lot of advice to give, got a house of cards and some bones to pick up pieces, always fleeing homes, disabled puppetry, my diseased privilege. Disabled puppetry, my diseased privilege. Privilege. Disabled puppetry, my diseased privilege. No escape from the stage of sacrilege. Disabled puppetry, my diseased privilege. I spoke every truth, ruthlessly blowing domes. Got a house of cards, some bones to pick up, pieces always fleeing homes. I'm your left for dead delusion, so I don't got a right to live, got a right to live, forget my age, got a whole lot of advice to give, got a house of cards and some bones to pick up, pieces always fleeing homes, disabled puppetry, my diseased privilege. Should it just be disabled puppetry of diseased privilege? Yeah, let's do that. Disabled puppetry of diseased privilege. I am the crying crisis of an opioid epidemic. No need to hide, I'm hung and tried by pain so deeply systemic. Clap for me, I'm rooted now. I don't get away with one breath, no dilution now. No escape from the stage of sacrilege. I spoke every truth, ruthlessly blowing domes. I'm your left for dead delusion. I don't got a right to live. I'm your left for dead delusion, don't got a right to live, got a right to live, forget my age, got a whole lot of advice to give, got a house of cards and some bones to pick up, pieces always fleeing homes, disabled puppetry of diseased privilege. Oh. Oh. I am the crying crisis of an opioid epidemic. I am the crying crisis of an opioid epidemic. No need to hide. I'm hung then tried by pain so deeply systemic. Clap for me, I'm rooted now. I don't get away with one breath, no dilution now. No escape from the stage of sacrilege. I spoke every truth, ruthlessly blowing domes. I'm your left for dead delusion. Don't got a right to live, got a right to live. Forget my age, got a whole lot of advice to give. Got a house of cards and some bones to pick up. Pieces always fleeing homes, disabled puppetry of diseased privilege. Oh. Oh, fuck it. This is it. This is it. My mother traveled to a different state to obtain medical marijuana, though she lives in a state where medical marijuana is legal. That bitch suspicious as fuck, right? This is the last of it. This is the last of it. I have no more medicine after this. No more medicine whatsoever. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't know if I should, like, eat it and, like, start cutting myself right now. Like, I don't know. I've got, like, a bottle of alcohol in my freezer. Like, if it gets to it, I mean, you ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. Like, talk to Sean Rubendahl. Like, I have propelled myself around the room, lurching, stumbling, falling, screaming, like it is zombie-rific, okay? Like, if I went outside like that, like, I could get shot just because somebody was like, fuck, it's the zombie apocalypse. Like, I am so broken. So, like, what? I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do. Like, I woke up probably around, like, 4:20. I seemed to be waking up around 4:20. But I was in too much pain to, like, take a full breath. So I had to lay there. And I lay there and I wrote what I spit. And I was like, oh, it's so good. You're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. No, I'm not. You're gonna lose it. No, I'm not. You're gonna lose it. No, I'm not. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. And so I propelled myself to my lapping top and it's 5:43 a.m. I'm in too much pain to exist, like, right now. Like, once I stop, like, sitting up and tensing my body, it's gonna go through the roof. Let this chocolate be the darkened shadow of the cracker Christ crusted hollow It tastes awful. Like, I don't know what her options have been, but my mom has consistently given me marijuana edibles that have milk and soy in them. I'm very allergic to dairy, so it makes me sick, but not as sick as oxycodone. Like, as I sit here, like, telling you I have no medicine, like, it's a lie, and I could totally just, like, fold and fail and take a pill and hope to die. Because I have, like, look, I will construct a little handful. I have no THC medicine. I have no THC medicine. So what can I do instead? What can I do instead that's legal? Because THC medicine isn't legal in my state, and that's why I'm fucked right now. My medicine went away because the operations grower died. Yeah. Look, let's put it on a turtle plate. That'll be fun. Let's count pills and seal my fate. Try to hold it with... Oh, that's the first one. That's the first one. Might as well be a bullet to the brain. Now this bigger one, the bigger ones are promethazine. That sounds real healthy, doesn't it? That's so encouraging that it sounds like Thorazine. They're just bullets to the brain. I've now pulled out 3 oxycodone and that's it. I find oxycodone in all kinds of places. Like, I just found, like, so much of it recently because I'm, like, cleaning. And actually, like, what I'm doing, like, in addition to cleaning and packing, because I will be homeless in November of this year, in addition to cleaning and packing, I'm also, like, looking for, like, stashes of drugs. Like, if there is, like, pot, like maybe if I just, like, smoke enough pot that I pass out, like, maybe, like, it's so weird, like, you cannot smoke marijuana, or I have not ever smoked marijuana and had it do for my pain what THC edibles do for my pain. Like, THC edibles replace oxycodone and promethazine, and, like, smoking it doesn't. Smoking it is, like, and here's what I've done before in the past. Like, if the second I'm like, oh no, if the second I go, oh no, my pain might be escalating to the point of no return, this could be Like, just, like, the merest, like, notch above manageable. Like, the very second that I can no longer just, like, live my life, I'm just existing through that pain filter. Like, just holding it together. The second that happens, like, someone smokes me up right then, like, and I continue to sit the fuck still and don't move at all. Like 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 I've gotten through situations that way, but like that window of opportunity closes like you wouldn't believe. Like I will never forget. Traveling by train alone, going to visit my best friend in St. Louis, and she was like I don't care if you don't want to go to the rave, like that doesn't matter to me. I've been to raves. And I was like, okay, because I don't know if I can, unfortunately. And then it was like, dude, Lexi, like it's legal here. If you can get it, like please go get it. Like if you can get it, I hate to ask, and I know you don't even smoke weed, you don't even do drugs, you're not even a drinker. Like if you can please just like, if you can go get it, please go get it. And I just sat there, like, in her bedroom while she was gone getting it. Like I couldn't even go along. Like I was like, I can't even get up. Like this is so bad. And like I don't know how scared I looked, but like she just went. She was just like, all right, and flew. and I used my left hand to read like a comic or something that was like on her desk of like just covered in Pinkie Pie. Like it was just Pinkie Pie like as far as the eye could see. And I picked up this thing and I just remember like staring at the images, like tracing every line with my eyeballs before even reading the words. And it was like, honestly, like this is so like nuts. Like this is really nuts. And I know that, like, I'm about to reveal how, like, freaking retarded I am, okay? But it was while Lexi was gone and I was looking at this, like, My Little Pony G4 publication that I first realized, because of the publication and the story within it, that Pinkie Pie was a clown. Like, so I'll never forget it. I was like, fuck clowns. Like, I don't want to be a clown. Like, I worked hard to not be a clown. I worked my ass off to not be a clown. Dude, I was the imaginary friend. I was the fucking Harlequin that disappeared as soon as the parent came back in. Like, the clown? I'm the clown. She's the clown? She's a clown? And I was just like, and I was just so thankful for that befuddlement, because like it was like giving my brain like a fidget spinner or something, where I was just like, what? And I just studied everything that was within my reach, and I just remember looking in that room and like, fuck, dude, like with her, like I'd never felt so home. Like it was so fucking crazy. And she took such good care of me too. Like I showed up and I had like a terrible migraine, and like now I know that like it's like rebound like migraine happening from treating my migraines with the things that trigger my migraines. Because like, okay, I get a migraine and I drink coffee and the migraine gets better until I need more coffee. Or I get a migraine and I drink alcohol until the migraine gets better, but then it gets worse and I have to drink more alcohol. Like that's how that works. So like Like, I showed up and I was like, does your mom have any alcohol? Like who I would never want to be, and who I would never want to be with this girl who doesn't even drink, who doesn't even fucking smoke marijuana. You know, like occasionally, you know, like she has, of course, but like I'm that. I'm that, and I'm just like, and I'm so like fucking sick. I'm so like obviously sick, and I'm just so sorry, but like she just took the best care of me that anybody has. Like I mean I like, you know, and the thing is, like, would Aaron have done that when I went to stay with him for the week in New York? Like, yeah, probably. Like, that could have been, like, audition to life with Aaron. And, like, there is just something about Aaron that, like, my cat ability is just, like, fully on, where, like, he will not see me weak. He will not see me suffer. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, and I can't turn it off. You know, like, your cat doesn't want to hide its sickness from you so that it dies before your very eyes and you didn't know it was sick. Your cat doesn't want to do that, and I don't want to do that either. But, like, with certain people, I, like, am incapable of revealing that vulnerability. And then the other thing is that, like, right before New York, like, I pumped myself full of oxycodone because it was pain days for me. And then I did, it was just part of my life because I didn't have enough money for food, actually. I would do a master cleanse, which is just lemonade, maple juice, and cayenne. And, I didn't even do, like, a long master cleanse, but I had done, I'd done so much, like oxycodone, promethazine, and Valium. I still had diazepam back then, so I could sleep through pain, basically, because, like, oxycodone doesn't really do anything for pain, it just puts me to sleep. Like, it's bullshit. It's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. But, yeah, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be talking about. I'm dumb, because, like, it was like a comic book. Like, I'd never read a My Little Pony comic book before, and it's not like she had, like, a compendium. Like, it's not like she had, like, I think there was, like, one. There might have been two. I think there was just the one. And I use my little left hand to do everything because you can't use your right hand. Like, I'm holding this cup with my right hand because if I was doing this with my right hand, it would be disastrous. Which is crazy. Which is crazy. Like, it's all so fucking, like, nonsensical. Like, how do you explain to like, I can't explain to, like, the people nearest and dearest in my life, like, I cannot comprehend myself. I do not understand why this motion with my hand hurts the lower part of my body, doing this makes it feel like my leg is being ripped off, like, all the harder. Like, this is my arm moving, yet my leg is the one that, like, it's my leg that feels like it's being ripped off. And actually doing that, like, does hurt the right side of my body. Like, I can't actually be, like, I'm not actually free. Like, the left side of my body isn't actually free. And that's something that, like, I really have to, like, keep in mind. The nerve damage is most severe on my right side, but, like, the left side is involved too. And I woke up not able to take a breath. And, like, that was, for a long time, that was my, like, well, that's when I'll take Oxy. And only when I cannot take a breath will I take that 5 milligrams of Oxy. And that's how I've been living. And still, it just ate me the fuck up. It just eats you the fuck up. Just fucking, it, like, that's the zombie apocalypse right there. It's in your fucking medicine cabinet. You are the zombie apocalypse, fucking sheep. But, sorry I get bitter. I know you know no better way. Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. We're just gonna like see how many pills I can take before I die, maybe. I had a good day. Yesterday was a good fucking day. I had like 3 good days. And also yesterday I told my mom that she's dead to me, so like that'll be like poetic beauty if like I accidentally overdose on prescription medication that's prescribed to me the day after I'm like, why, Mom? Why? Why? You live in a state where medical marijuana is legal. Why won't you get me medical marijuana, Mom? Why? But she won't. So I said, Lanalee, you're dead to me unless I meet you again in therapy. Because that bitch is so fucking damaging to everything that is me, and she's railed against my identity from go. These are Jennifer Daniels' Vitality capsules, I think they're called. They make you poop. Like, in the best way. Like, fucking, like, whatever you're doing for a laxative, fuck that shit and get Jennifer Daniels capsules. Jennifer Daniels is a fucking godsend, by the by. She was like, slaves sure could slave. Why could slaves sure could slave? Hey, maybe they knew something we don't know. Hey, maybe they had something we don't have. And she did the research and she did the footwork and she figured the fuck out that slaves had a turpentine cure. And that's a bit of a misnomer, and there's a misconception that needs to be cleared up, like by me and by Jennifer Daniels. She will say it also. It's not turpentine, it's gum spirits. Now, back in the day, turpentine was just gum spirits. Now they got all kinds of additives. They got to get their proprietary elements into there so they can sell it. And so nowadays, you can't just buy turpentine. Like, you've got to get pure gum spirits, and you can still obtain pure gum spirits. And then it's hilarious. It's hilarious because it's how I used to load LSD onto sugar cubes. It's hilarious because it's how I used to load LSD onto sugar cubes. And you know why? Because you don't want to waste any fucking LSD, because you don't want any fucking LSD on the fucking foil, do you? No. So what do? You stack your sugar cubes. 3 sugar cubes will take 2 hits of LSD, goes through the top 2 sugar cubes, barely touches the last one. That means the last one you have is like a light dose, it's like a oh, they call it something nowadays. Like, I used to do this, but microdosing. It's microdosing, yeah. Because the trip has to be 25 to even register. Oh, okay. And then these little beauties, these are like actual gift from an angel to me, that I am trying to be an angel and like gift to you, but like I haven't gotten anybody to like bite that hook. And it's like, it's an all natural thing. Smells amazing. Smells like the best tea you've ever brewed. Like, it's changed my life. I mean, that's how I'm able to like be making these videos, is per tandem, that life vantage. Somebody asked me what my ish was, and it's the like Nerf 2 or something. It's like Nerf 2 Synergizer. Oh god, I can't do that. Get that hand off of my back. Oh. Alright, so like it's gonna be enough, right? That chocolate's gonna be enough. I didn't do much yesterday, After I walked to the bedroom, like I thoughtlessly, like I don't know, like Ben said something, had something that excited me, and I was like, oh, and I like ran to the bedroom. I didn't run, but I like moved to the bedroom without like thinking, like I didn't gather all my supplies or anything. But when I found myself in the bedroom, I was like, all right, we're just gonna hang out in the bedroom now, and so I did that. I stood up to do my puzzle. Some trick of my body, like balance or some such thing. I will often be in less pain standing up than I am sitting down, sitting up. I either need to be standing up or fully laying down. But I tell you what, I completed that puzzle, and that's gotta mean something, you know. That's gotta mean something. So, this you know, that is like, it was a little more than half of the dose of chocolate. Like, that's gonna be enough. It's gonna be enough, and I'm not gonna need to blow my brains out with this shit in front of me, man. Like, it's gonna be enough. But you always gotta have plan B through Z, right? You do. You plan for the worst and you hope for the best. And like, I'm just so conflicted, yo. Like, my mom and my grandma, like, I comes from a long lines of alcoholics, yo. Like it feels like I'm failing my soul if I were to open that bottle and drink myself under the table just to get away from pain. And the alcohol really disrupts my sleep. Like, once my body has that in it, it's like, oh, yeah, no, that was really good for falling asleep, even though there's too much pain to sleep, so I'm not ever gonna sleep again. Like, you know, I'm not gonna sleep. Like, you gotta give me alcohol. Like, you're not gonna sleep unless you have alcohol, and that's what my body does when I have alcohol, and that's, you know, other than the whole, like, it is my karmic debt and my duty to my lineage to not drink alcohol. There's the fact that it really just fucks up my sleep like a mother. And then, and then, I don't have cough syrup, I don't think, but, there will be an adventure to the bathroom to, like, definitely get that squared away. Like, maybe I do have some cough syrup that I can take cough syrup until I pass out. The thing with that is that I can't take Benadryl. Benadryl gives me restless leg syndrome, and actually restless leg syndrome is like sorta what I'm experiencing now. It's like a new thing that they haven't diagnosed, but maybe other people have it, and maybe it'll be named after me, but it's like restless body or something. So, you know, restless leg syndrome, like, you gotta move your leg, right? Well, what's going on with me is a painful restless leg manifestation result of adverse effects of medication, and it makes it feel like my leg is being ripped off of my fucking body by a Mack truck. And, it's slow and excruciating, and, it's better when I move my leg. Like, that's the urge. And the medication keeps you ambulatory. And that's what it wants to do. It doesn't care how broken you are as long as you can still be its slave. And so like, what I experience is like kind of like a spasm, kind of like Tourette's, kind of like a seizure disorder that is never been identified yet. And like I've just got to use like all of my willpower to not arch my back, and I just got to relax and like not spaz out. I will find a center in you. I will chew it up and leave. Alright, so we gotta keep doing things with our brain, with our mind, keep the mind fiddling with its toy while that chocolate works its magic. That was the Cracker Christ body consciousness stream of love pouring down my tongue, down my throat. THC fits my psyche like a glove. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 35 promethazine. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 oxy right in front of me. Now I can definitely go like get more oxy. I don't think 14 5 milligram oxycodone is gonna like kill me. But, I don't know, that could be fun. I've never had my stomach pumped. I've never like OD'd on, I've never OD'd on anything. I've never tried to OD on anything. Suicide is not an attempt, children. It's do or die. There is no try. And, and then Sean will be like, what about the time that I left and I said I wasn't coming back, but I came back and like I already knew, but like you eventually told me that like you took way more meds, like that you took like all of the meds that you had left, and it was like I don't remember what the numbers were now, but I mean it was not enough. Like first of I mean, like what kind of like fucking amateur, like what kind of idiot are you? Like what did I just say? How did I just like tell you how I fucking operate? Like you hope for the best and you plan for the worst. You have plan A and then B to Z. And so pills was just the first part of the plan. There was still alcohol, and there was still slicing my wrists in the bathtub. So like he inexplicably, or he sensed that like I mean, I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit that played chicken with the universe, or with Sean. Sean is the universe, right? And, I'm the one that was like, he abandoned me. He abandoned me. And I sat in that apartment like, this was failed. This is failed. This is flawed. If Sean abandoned me, then this isn't my reality. If this isn't my reality, then Eric's right. I didn't leave Osawatomie. I'm still trapped. I'm underground. I'm in a cage. Despite all my rage, still in a cage. And, so I was like, well, I just need to get out of this. And I know how to get out of this. I have to, I have to pull the trigger. I have to be like, I fucking, no. I know. I am so certain. I am so certain, universe. I am so certain, universe, that this is not reality. That I'm gonna blow my brains out and wake up in my actual life that isn't a living hell. I'm so sure of that. That's, playing chicken with the universe. I'm so sure of that what I'm gonna do, universe, is commit suicide. And, I'm gonna take these pills, I'm gonna slit my wrists, I'm gonna drink alcohol, and I'm gonna make damn sure that it goes down, that, that's enough contingency, trust me, and I said, universe, I'm so certain, I am so certain that Sean is, he's the one. If he's here, then this is where I belong. But if I can leave him, then, he's a fallen angel in disguise, he's an archon, he's a zombie, he's hollowed out, all kinds of things went through my head, that's a persistent part of my reality that, Sean can't seem to contain light frequently, or consistently, and so he, flops back to, hell, and is just an agent of hell, to me. So, yeah, but I mean, we're talking 2013 this was, and, the world was supposed to have ended, and, Sean and I were supposed to have been starting over, we're free from your parents, we've got our own place. But then he fucked that girl, and it was a really big slap in my face. And I was like, this isn't it then. This might not be it then. And, here's the thing, that as I'm sitting there, looking at those pills, much like I'm looking at these pills now, sure, it could have been so simple as for Sean to come home, but, if this is where I belong, then the universe is going to intervene on my behalf, to the extreme. If I am not meant to take all the pills, cut my wrist, and die that night, then this building will fucking start to burn down. Then a meth lab will explode nearby. Then a burglar will break in the house, or some friend that I haven't talked to, that I am so certain that they're not my friend anymore, they'll call and just be like, hey, I just felt really worried about you. And it's like, oh shit, alright, okay, well then. Okay, then I see how that is. Because, like, that's the thing, my friends. Like I usually start this death march. Like I've been doing that. Like in my life, there have been a few times that I've been like absolutely dying that night. And then like something fucking crazy happens and suddenly someone's standing across from me telling me that they love me, and it's like you just felt like coming over right now. Like you just like and not and honestly, like, not even like, it's not even always like a like, hey, like, I was thinking about you, I was worried, are you okay? It's not even that. It's I pick up the phone and they're like, hey, I'm coming over, and they're gone, and then they're here, and it's like, you know, and they got shit going on in their life that like they need to see me, you know, but like it happened like right then. So the universe has decided to keep me here, and of course I also recognize that I am the universe. So like I decide to stay here. But yeah, every time that's happened, it's only served to make me like more sure that like, yeah, if I go, then this whole petri dish is just gonna blow. I'm the factor. I'm the fucking factor. Like once I'm not here, like that's the end of this for everyone, and we're back to square one. I just like broke the square of my pill arrangement here. I kind of threw the pills around. Do we want to like read the pills like tea leaves? Do we like to do that? What do you like to do? So promethazine is prescribed to me because I have a very severe reaction to oxycodone. It makes me extremely nauseated for its duration of effectiveness and for 3 days out from taking a single 5 milligram dose. And it also makes me itch so badly that 5 milligrams will have me clawing my face in my sleep, giving myself a black eye in my sleep. And so the promethazine is prescribed to me 25 milligrams to take 30 minutes before I take the oxycodone. But actually what I have to do is take 2 promethazine. I take 1 promethazine 30 minutes before the oxycodone, and I take another promethazine at the same time as the 5 milligrams of oxycodone. And if I put it off, like, probably, like, this morning, this isn't night, it is morning, this morning, if I'm gonna, like, have to go down that bloody fucking rabbit hole with oxycodone, I'm probably going to, like, just, like, be really certain that I'm down and take 2. And 2 of these oxycodone is 10 milligrams of oxycodone, and that's the most that I ever take in a dose. And that's not something that I like to do because if you start off with 5 milligrams of oxycodone, then the next time you take oxycodone, like 1.5 hours later when it stops working and you need it again, it would actually take 2 oxycodone to give you the same
like, check out of pain. It's not pain relief. Like, you just check the fuck out. Like, to check out, you need 2 oxycodone, and then the next time, an hour and a half later, when it wears off and the pain comes roaring back, because the pain comes roaring back, the pain comes back worse than it was before you took the oxycodone. When the oxycodone wears off, then you need 3 oxycodone, and an hour and a half later, you need 4 oxycodone, and so if you start with 10, then an hour and a half later, that 10 milligrams of oxycodone isn't going to touch the pain. And so what I like to do is take 10 milligrams along with that 50 milligrams of promethazine and just conk out, just pass out and sleep for as long as I can. Sleeping through those hour and a half markers when if I took the 5 milligrams, I would be waking up and taking another 5 milligrams, but then that 5 milligrams would not even allow me to sleep the second time. The second time, like when I wake up in more pain after taking 5 milligrams of oxy, an hour and a half later, I am in more pain, and that 5 milligrams that I take does not allow me to sleep. And there's a very good chance that, like, I could make it 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, barely breathing, not moving at all, completely just like my entire world is watching this program that I'm watching, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not moving. I can take a breath every count of 16, and that's it. Like that's how that goes until I can no longer manage the pain on my own, and 8 hours after that 5 milligrams of oxycodone, I've got to take 10, so it's just logic. It's just logic to, like, start with 2 and knock your ass out. So that's what I do. Unless I get it, like, but if I, like, here's the thing, is that, like, that doesn't work. If I wake up from pain, I was ripped out of my dreams. I experienced pain in my dream. I was ripped out of my dreams by pain. I woke up in so much pain, I could not take a breath without it being excruciating. Like, that's past the point at which 5 milligrams of oxy is going to do anything for me. So previously, before I decided that I'm not ever taking oxycodone again, I will kill myself before I take oxycodone. I will kill myself before I take oxycodone again. Before I decided that, what I would have done is, like, oh shit, wake up, sit up, down 2 oxycodone, 2 promethazine, because, like, we don't have waiting time. This is the one time I can sit up. Go to the bathroom. Like, if I need to get anything, buy me. If I need to get water, buy me. If I have any food that I can eat, because, like, it helps me immensely to be able to munch on something to deal with the nausea. But most of the time, I don't eat processed foods really, so I usually don't even, like, have something to munch on. Like, people want a snack, they open a bag of chips. Like, I open a can of garbanzo beans, like, I eat a head of cauliflower dipped in red miso paste, like, so there's not like a grab and go thing. But that's what I would do, is I would wake up, take 10 milligrams of oxycodone, 50 milligrams of promethazine, go potty, get everything that I need to, like, be in my bed for maybe 8 days. I'm not even kidding. And, find something to watch on Netflix or Hulu or TV and just like wait for that oxycodone to kick in. And usually what I will do is like I'll try. I always try. I always try not to. Like you know me, like I'm not like I don't frivolously like I utilize things, like I exploit like things of the body, but like it's not like some sick pleasure or anything. It's just like a chemical release, like helps with the pain. Usually I try to sit very still and that doesn't work. And when I start writhing and like to all the world, like I look like I'm like fucking a ghost, then I will just like masturbate furiously. Like I will masturbate until it hurts, until I'm raw. Like I will like masturbate like my fingernails are shredding my flesh. Just like anything I can do to get that like tss, 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 tss. It's that. That's all it is. It's that. Like that's the length of the pain relief. But like that's how bad the pain is, that snap, that's long enough that like I can like go a little longer, So I'll climax, I'll rub one out, I'll climax, and then I'll just like put off doing that again for as long as I can and just like repeat until that oxycodone kicks. And once that oxycodone kicks, it's just like, oh, finally, the pain has let me go. I can take a full breath. I can do deep breathing. I can relax. I can once again like pay attention to what I'm watching on TV, like like oxycodone kicks in and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I like this show," Um and and then very shortly after that, I'm just dead asleep. I don't know if it's like making it harder or easier, like talking about it, like that, like it's so easy, to talk about, and like that part of it, like God, I want to take it, I want to take it, I want to take it right now. I don't want to do this. I don't deserve to do this. Like, how can you I don't deserve this. Oh, but like you gotta look at the whole picture of it. It's not just, oh yeah, like that's really easy. Like that's your routine. And that's how you make 3 months supply last for 12 months. Like, I mastered that. Like once you master something, it's time to move on, right? So the other side of that is like 8 hours later, I wake up in pain and I take another 2 oxycodone, and then maybe I'll sleep for 12 hours. Or maybe I won't sleep, but I will lie still, like so still that you would never know that I wasn't sleeping. Because instead of affording me sleep, the 10 milligrams of oxycodone 8 hours later only afforded me the ability to sit still. And I've got to like move these now because I am having trouble sitting still. It's like an itch you can't scratch. So, if I take 10 milligrams of oxycodone for like 6 days, then like the last 2 days of this 8 days, this is really typical, this is how it goes, like the last 2 days, like I don't have to take any oxycodone, like it's still in my system or something, but like I just kind of like start to come out of the woods and like I start to be able to like, you know, take care of things again, feed my cat, feed myself, like, go to the bathroom without it, like, being, like, screaming in pain all the way there. And, so, like, and I'll feel really good still, like 2 days after that even. So it'll be 4 days really before, now, like mentally, I'm like as soon as I wake up, even once the pain starts to get better, mentally, I'm like, take more oxy, take more oxy, take more oxy. Like, are you sure? Maybe you should take another oxy, you know? Like, I'm fighting, like, a voice that's, like, literally just like a monkey on my back. I'm having an argument with a monkey on my back that's just like, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And I'm like, no, we only do it when we need it. It's not fun for me. Like, you forget whose back you're on. I am nauseous. I never puke. It would feel better if I puked. I'm nauseous. I itch. I claw the fuck out of my face. I rub my nose until my nose gets enormous. I fucking scratch holes in my skin. Like, fucking monkey, what? Like, you forget whose back you're on. You cannot convince me that this is fun. I don't ever fucking lay in a cloud of kittens like other fucking people do on their fucking opioid trip. Like, it's not fucking fun for me. So, like, that monkey is just, like, jumping on my back, and I'm like, no. But then 4 days later, I feel, like, the physical sick. Like, my nose is running, and I've got that cold, like, deep in my bones, but, like, I'm sweating profusely. And, like operating a phone, in addition to merely looking at the phone screen, making me incredibly nauseous. I'm trembling too bad to do it. I'm, like, I'm not good with technology. It's not innate to me. It doesn't come easily to me. And I have zero patience with anything. My fuse with oxycodone in my system goes from, like, this to that. Like, I'm fucking done. Like, if I, like, don't grip a spoon hard enough and I fucking drop a spoon while I'm eating, like, I flip the fuck out like you would not believe. It's ridiculous. Like, I am so mad at myself for my shortcoming. I am so mad at myself for being disabled. I am so mad at myself for needing oxycodone. Like, I fucking hate. I hate like you would not even believe that I'm capable of when I have oxycodone in my system. I am a fucking monster. I fucking literally, like, sit and grip my flesh and grip my teeth and fucking foam at the mouth because my cat is doing something that is problematic. And in that moment, I am digging my nails into myself, and I am living for gritted fucking teeth, resisting the urge to kill the cat that I love dearly. Like, I become homicidal. Like, I seriously become homicidal. Like, it's a fucking miracle I haven't killed Grimm. It is a fucking miracle I haven't killed Grimm. Like, the things that I picture doing to him with his body, like, he would be so easy to break. Like, I could make it quick, put him out of my misery, put him out of his misery, you know, like. But it also, like, manifests as just, like pulling punches, you know, like, that fucking cat needs to get off of me. I cannot have an allergen climbing into my face. Like, I itch like you wouldn't fucking believe. I cannot have an allergen. I'm severely allergic to cats, but my ex-boyfriend fled with the 2 cats I'm not allergic to and left me with the one I'm most allergic to. Yes, I have 2 cats I'm not allergic to. Will I ever see them again? Probably not. Because no one acknowledges that your pets are your children. Not even if you raise them from infancy with your beloved, betrothed fiance, good as married, like 15 fucking years. He can just be like, they're my cats. Law can't do shit about it. Anyway, I become very angry about the fact that I've been abandoned by, my husband, who I love, because he's, been neglected and abused by his family all his life. And he's not here to yell at or scream at or anything, but Grim is. He left me with Grim. Like, I have a child. I have a child. And so what I do is, like, get the fuck off of me, but, like, try to pull that punch, you know? And I'm trying to contain myself. I'm trying to contain my anger. Dude, I've been doing this a fucking decade. I know my fuse is short, right? Like, so, my punches, they'll, like, start out, like, really fucking strong, but I pull them. So, like, I'll be like, get the fuck off of me, and like, get the fuck, you know, like, and, like, I do that, too. Like, instead of, like, hurting him, I'll just, like, flip the fuck out, like full body, like, no, get the fuck off of me, you know? Yeah, so, like, oxycodone just, like, hollows me out and, like, turns me into this monster, turns me into, like, nothing but the sum of my damage. And I have so much damage, you guys. I have so much damage that, like, with oxycodone withdrawal, every time I'm like, I'm gonna go smash a building. I'm gonna start killing people. I'm gonna go decide which neighbors to kill. There's a monster in me. Like, it's just a fact of it. Like, I have been abused physically, sexually, verbally, emotionally, like, my whole life. Like, I have so much trauma. You would not, like, if you know what I've been through, like, you would not believe that I'm, like, a semi-functioning, like non-drug addict, like, at all, ever. Which I guess is, like, at the crux of my mother, is, like, she knows that, like, with her, like, piddly-ass, pathetic excuse for trauma, like, she can't fucking deal, and she's gotta drink herself, stupid. So, like, she fully believes that there's no way that she put me through all that shit and I didn't become a drug addict. That's how drug addicts are made, right? Yeah, it actually is. Because drug addiction is a side effect of trauma from abuse and neglect. So, it is a miracle that I have not become a drug addict. Hi, I'm a miracle. I am proud of me. It's a tragedy that my mom doesn't believe that. But I get it, like I just explained to you, like, I get it, I understand. Like, that doesn't excuse it, you know? Like, people are, like, they're, like, really fond of saying, like, well, just, like, stop saying, like, that your boyfriend has been abused and neglected himself, that he's experienced trauma because you've been disabled and paralyzed and convulsing and drooling and screaming for 10 years. Like, stop saying that he's hurting. It doesn't excuse what he's doing. And it's like, it kind of does. It kind of does. Because, like, who I am when I'm going through oxycodone withdrawal is not who I am in the slightest. Like, that's a fucking monster that gets let out of a cage. That is a violent, fucking homicidal maniac that has been built by trauma and abuse that gets let out of a cage. That is not me at all.
I do and say things that are fucking vile and evil and hurtful. Like, that is not, like, I'm not even in control of my body. Like, it's all I can do to, like, pull the punches so I don't kill my cat. You know? It's all I can do to, like, stop breathing entirely and stop moving just so that I don't go get a knife and end my life, so that I don't fucking throw whatever is nearest to me, everything that I can reach. It is all I can do to not get a lighter and burn this place to the ground. It is all I can do. That synthetic opiate turns people into monsters. And I start out real high vibing. So much light and love, full of grace. So yeah, actually, it does excuse their behavior. And you know what? Just because you understand and you excuse their behavior, just because you acknowledge that, like, that's not my mother who's abusing me, that's a monster because she's experienced trauma of her own that doesn't at all compare to my trauma, but it's really big for her and her comparative experience of her pathetic life, you know? Like, just because I acknowledge it and I excuse them doesn't mean I am allowing it, you know? Like I compassionately understand fully where my mom is coming from, why she clings to the delusion, because she fucked up, because she's the reason that I am this way, because she made 100,000 fucking choices, so many choices, so many choices to abuse me, to berate me, to name call, to bully me, to torture me, to punish me. She made so many choices to break me. She is fully fucking responsible for my existence. She brought me into this world. She can't live with that guilt. So it's easier for her. It's easier for her to just go, my daughter's a drug addict. My daughter's a lunatic and a drug addict. I don't have anything to do with that girl. She's a lunatic and a drug addict. I get it. I do. But you know what? Lana Lee, you are dead to me. No more. No fucking more. No fucking more. So, see how that works? See how letting go of, like, resentment, see how understanding the perspective of my abuser, like, it doesn't do shit for them. It's all about me. And now, I do not say, fuck you, Sean. Sean is not beyond the point of no return. Sean is not a 50-year-old who's been an alcoholic for 35 years, you know? He hasn't drank very much at all, actually. There's only a couple years of alcoholism and, like, 6 solid ones of, like, pothead. But I think that there's coming back from that. I think he can heal from that, and he's young, and I think if he wants to heal his trauma, then he will be able to. He, of course, has to want to, and I don't have any say in that, but, like, I also need, like, someone to deliver me, like, water, and sometimes feed the cat, and sometimes make me food, and take out the trash, and, like, I'm a disabled person, he's my caretaker. So, yeah,
That maybe is the only reason that I haven't done that. Fuck you, you're dead to me. Like, I'm done with you. Like, I'm done with being abused by you, is what it is. I haven't been done with being abused by Sean because, like, I'm responsible for a lot of that damage. I know that I am, and I own that. And so it is my responsibility to sit across from him when he's yelling at me and name-calling me, just getting down on me because I'm disabled, telling me that I'm horrible and evil and useless and damaged and faking and everything that he says to me. Like, it is my duty, it is my responsibility to sit across from him and look him in the face and say, I know that you are triggered right now. And I know that that has let a monster out of a cage, and that monster wants to protect you. It wants to protect you from me. I don't want to hurt you. In fact, I know that that monster only exists because you have too much pain to bear. And so you can say anything you want to me. You can do anything you want to me. I will not retaliate. I will not respond. I will not return the hate. I love you, and I know this is not you speaking. I know that you don't feel that way. You're saying things that don't even make sense. You're not even you right now. You're just a monster called domestic violence. And that same monster has come to inhabit many people who I've loved over the years. And you who know I'm not faking beyond a shadow of a doubt, deepest in your soul, you know it. You know the pain is real. You've seen too much to not. You've seen too much. You have no doubt. For you to accuse me of faking and lying and manipulating, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are not you right now. You are someone else. So what you say doesn't hurt me. You're not the person who loves me. And whatever damage I feel inflicted upon me now, sadly, I know the nature of the universe and reality. You are only inflicting that damage upon yourself. Because I'm not keeping it here. Your pain does not become my pain. I'm the mirror, baby. You look at me means it's time for that karmic debt to be paid. It would be really good if Sean had the strength, if Sean had the ability to not flee. He made a lot of progress. We actually got to the point where he would not leave. He would sit down, and as long as I didn't say anything, the monster would go away. But like, the monster seems to be triggered by my voice, by certain phrases that I say, by the cadence with which I speak. Like I summon that monster. I summon that monster into my beloved.
time and again. And it blindsides me every fucking time. Because like 5 minutes before, he was my best friend. Whenever I'm in pain, I like try to process because I like really, really do believe that like physical pain is the sign of like soul suffering, like, you know. So like I'm like let it hurt so deeply, like let this physical pain connect to my anguish. As I look around my life, as I open my eyes, I don't want to open my eyes. Every time I open my eyes and he's not here, every time I open my eyes and it's all of this stuff, and it's not him, and it's this apartment. Every time I open my eyes and this dream continues, I can't, it's, no, 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 no. This can't be real. This can't be real. He left me. He left me. He left me. Ah! It's such a victory if I could cry like this from my emotional anguish at Sean no longer loving me like he did. Instead of crying and hollering like this because of the physical pain, it's such a victory if I can beat the pain to the pain. I'm too disabled to be homeless! I don't know how to do this like this! I think I need an exorcist. I'm not sure that wearing this bra does much of anything. At your funeral, I will sing the requiem. And you can bet when we mourn the death of you that night, don't lay me on the dinner table, I won't be the pig. If the apple, poison apple, in my mouth were food that celebrated your end. And at your funeral, I will sing your requiem. I'd offer you my hand, it would hurt too much to watch you drown. Some words have been changed to protect the innocent. I can't put music on and document what's happening. And as you can see, even if I had headphones with what I just did, I would not still have headphones. I have several pairs of broken headphones. Oh, I broke something on my sofa. I don't know what it is. Oh, it probably will not be the only thing that I break. Oh no, I've obtained a tourniquet. Oh, maybe that's all I need to do. I've never done that. I've never done this. Hey, there's something I've never done. That's exciting. Look, I got this new tool. And I was all like, "Oh, Mom, I'm gonna sing so beautifully at your funeral." Ah, ha 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 ha. That's just where my mind went. Like, I was like, whoa, like, are you going there? And, like, I didn't stop it. I just let my mind go there. And it's like, yeah, dude. Like, she just needs to die. Like, she's riddled with demons. That, like, I feel like if it was, like, a whiter tourniquet type of situation, I can use this to push. Check it out. Check it out. Gone are the days of wedging myself in door jams and under chairs and desks and substantial furniture, which I don't even have at this point. I'll just
pull my leg up against this thing on my leg. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, no, you can't. No, you can't do that. You fucking know what happens when you fucking brace yourself. You're just gonna fucking need oxy. Why are you fucking putting it off? No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I've gotta think of another song. I've gotta think of another song. I've just gotta think of another song. Oh God, 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 oh God. I just gotta think of another song. I have to figure this out. You guys, I have to figure this out while I have the failsafe of electricity and technology. Like, I don't remember music anymore. That's how fucking much the medication has broken me that I don't remember music. I have to do this. I have to figure this out. I have to figure this out. Okay, what did I just sing? What did I just sing? I sang that At Your Funeral Requiem song. And I pulled off a ribbon. And I made a tourniquet. I saw recently on the internet that Requiem for a Dream is a movie that people see, and they're so horrified, they're so traumatized by it, they never can stand to view it again. I have that movie on DVD. I've seen it hundreds of times. Welcome to the Nut House. Please enjoy your stay. We have puzzles and crowns and fun groups that you can go to. And I guarantee I'll make them fun every single day. I can't sit still. But I can channel it through something. And be everybody's favorite imaginary friend again. Did I tell you guys? That was a lot of mucus. I should have spit it like at the wall or anything, but I swallowed it because like I live in my house, and if this wasn't my house, I would have just spat that. But I fucking swallowed it, and I think that's really bad because there's probably like parasites in my mucus. Biofilm is a thing. Look it up. Biofilm. Chronic Lyme disease. Biofilm. Look it up. That felt awesome! That felt awesome! My body just needs to sneeze. I need a soul sneeze? Snow sneeze? I don't know how that would reverse. Me think the baby has something the baby should not has. Oh. Oh yeah, the baby definitely has something the baby should not has. Oh. 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 Someone should really take that away from her.
Yeah, but, we can narrate? But she's still got the controls. I still got the controls. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we wouldn't want to be doing any of this on camera. Like, this is gonna, like, really horrify you. Oh my god, I know. Later, I'm not ever going to want to watch this. And I, like, have to. Because I have to figure out, like, whatever I end up doing when I do this. Like, however, like I've gotta just like figure it out, you know? Like if I can just like bounce around and be a lunatic until I completely exhaust myself and pass out from exhaustion and I like some malnourishment and dehydration probably. um, you know, that's better than than taking oxycodone. Um, I've really I've really tried I've really tried for what on the surface would look to be just like an expenditure of energy. Like I just need to exhaust myself, right? Um, but there's something. Okay, how Mindy? How? I used to have an exercise bike, and I would just like ride the exercise bike furiously, screaming in pain, and wait for Oxy to kick. And I used to run. I used to just run for fun. I used to enjoy running. And then um, like running became that just like all those dreams that I've had where like I was having a good time and I left the party and I wandered around and I had some more good times and I met some more people and like it was just like all good and then like I got that call for home and I suddenly had a phone but I didn't know the phone number. I didn't know the face. I didn't know who I was calling. But I had to get home. And I'd like try to take transportation and that like never works. I just always end up walking. And but like the intensity of like I need to get home, like it intensifies and intensifies and intensifies to the point where um I'm moving fast in whatever direction I'm facing after I spin around staring at the starry sky, like spin, stop, run at breakneck speed, like trust the compass. You have to get home. Um, I run like that in this reality. That the rest of you do not seem to have the same feeling that I do that this is a dream. And I bind you. I bind you, Lana. I bind you from doing harm against others and harm against yourself. I bind you, Lana Lee. I bind you from doing harm against others and doing harm against yourself. I bind you, Lana Lee. I bind you from doing harm against others and harm against yourself. I bind you, Lana Lee, from doing harm against others, for it is harm against yourself. I bind you, Lana Lee. I bind you from doing harm against others, harm against yourself. I bind you, Lana Lee. I bind you from doing harm against others and harm against yourself. I bind you, Lana Lee. I bind you from doing harm against others and harm against yourself. I bind you, Lana Lee. I bind you from doing harm against others and harm against yourself. I bind you, Lana Lee. I bind you from doing harm against others, harm against yourself. I bind you, Lana Lee. So this is interesting. I've never done that before. The most I've ever done that binding Nancy thing that we all saw in the craft was making ribbon wrapped skeleton hands. I entirely did that with I bind you, Nancy. But I've certainly never done that saying my mom's name. I rarely say my mom's name. Like, that's like saying Voldemort. You know, like, ugh. And, this is really interesting. Hey, witches! Y'all are so fucking dumb! Like, self-identified witches, they are, like, the stupidest, they are the worst bitches, seriously. You just don't get it. Like, oh my god, like, they just don't get it. Witches are the worst. They think that they hurt someone else by casting their curse. They are fools who do not see that there is no separation between what seems to be all you and all me. So, the interesting thing about doing this is that I am wrapping my own thumb. Not a twig. Nothing symbolic here. Well, I mean, it is symbolic, but, like, there's not that many degrees of separation from the symbolism. I bind you, Lana. Lana Lee. 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 I bind you, Lana. 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 I'm wrapping the ribbon around my own thumb. I'm cutting off my own circulation if I'm not careful, if I don't do it lightly and, like, you know, mindfully. Was I saying something? Oh, I don't put unnecessary degrees of separation from my intention and its manifestation. Like, that's a real pussy way to do it. Like, that's a fucking gun. Like, that's a fucking gun way to do it. Guns are bullshit. Guns are fucking pussiest, weak-ass shit that ever fucking existed. Guns are, like, the fucking worst fucking thing. The worst fucking thing. I fucking hate guns. That is such fucking bullshit. Just step back behind your fucking screen and let somebody else pull the trigger while you're triggered. Bullshit. That is such fucking bullshit. If you don't have blood on your hands, what business do you have taking a life? Fuck you. Guns are the fucking worst fucking thing to ever be invented.
Dude, if I'm gonna kill somebody, I wanna fucking feel it. And I don't trust anybody who doesn't wanna fucking feel it. Like, you can't embrace any angel in you if you don't embrace every demon in you. People are so fucking stupid. So I started at the tip of my thumb. It just happens to be a black ribbon. Like, it could have been any fucking color. And I, like, seriously, like, and I'm not, like, don't think that that means, oh, it could have been a pretty pastel color. Like, bitch, have you been here long? It could be any fucking color. I've got some, like, champagne colors. That would be good to bind my mom with. I don't think red because, like, I don't want to hurt her, you know? Here's all that I'm really doing, okay? My mom is blind. Like, spiritually, like, conscious, like, she doesn't have a conscience. She's a narcissistic, sociopathic, alcoholic. She's blind. And, like, I don't want her to hurt me. I don't want her to hurt anybody else. My mom seems to have really, like, genuine good people friends, and maybe these people, like, fucking, like, throw off that sheepskin and they dance naked bathed in virgin blood. I don't know, but they seem like really good people. Like, my mom is sucking the souls of really good people, and I recently came to, like, love those people. I met Marion Barry. Marion Barry. My heart just sings that Marion Barry exists in our world. I wish you could see. I wish you could see. Children. How beautiful life can be. Marion Barry. And, oh my god, Jen. Jen is just the dearest, sweetest. And my mother with her, Jen isn't right. Jen is going senile and she doesn't know it. I think she has dementia. Like, my mother. And of course, my response, my reply, not a retort at all, but in all sincerity and of the heart, well, Mom, a lot of really wild things are going on in the world now, and people's consciousness is shifting, and it's shifting into higher gears that are really unfamiliar at first. And when people first get into that higher gear, they don't understand that they need to center in the flow of creation, and so they do seem like a little off, you know. Like Jen is a like mind, Mom, and and my heart sings to know Jen. If you had asked me the day before I had the conversation with her if I would ever be riding in the car with a beautiful older woman talking about an anti-vaccination documentary that just released the day before, that I otherwise would have no one to share that with, that it was Jen, a fully grown up, has grandchildren, like, successful, happy, beautiful, beautiful soul. She's just a beautiful soul. Like, I had no idea when I was walking around houses with Jen what Jen was, who Jen was. And, like, thinking about that now I understand the feeling of shopping at houses with my mom. Like, it was like it was Jen who was, like, present. It was Jen who was paying attention to how I moved through the house, to, like, Like, she was trying anyway. Like, she was trying, but my mom, like, can't ever not be the center of attention. So, um, like, I never want, like, we didn't once walk through a house like how you should walk through houses when you're shopping for your home, you know? Like, holding hands with the person that you love, like looking at one another before that door opens and being like, this could be home. We could be done. Mom, you could never have to worry about me again for the rest of your life. Oh my goodness, you guys. Jen saw me dance through that house that I really cannot believe that we didn't, like, way underbid them, because that's, like, it's worth 60,000. Like, maybe even 50,000, because of the work that, like, they fully well frickin' know that has to go into it for it to ever be sold on the market for anything, like, at a profit. Like, that we didn't fight for that house. I mean, it just devastates me. And my mom was, like, so relieved. Like, she's in the dark, but she doesn't know that she's in the dark, so she doesn't know to look for the light. She has no idea how blind she is. Mom! How can you not see me? What do you see? What do you see? Because it's not me. You're in the dark. You can't see me. What do you see? It's not me. You don't see me at all. We should have just fought for that house with that girl next door that I could play with those beautiful, beautiful trees that I could wrap with lights, just maypole around in figure eights, just wrapping the bases of them. Like, I saw myself there. I kept saying, this is my house. This is my house, Mom. This is my house. This is my house, Mom. And Mom kept saying, asbestos. It's gonna have asbestos. No, it's too good to be true. Like, it's gotta have problems. There's no way this is your house. Like, we haven't looked at enough stuff, Mindy. You don't know anything about real estate. I know everything about real estate. That can't be your house. And you know what? My mom did not even have the balls or the guts or the respect or the dignity in herself to make that phone call to me and tell me that she wasn't going to fight for my house. She had her fucking man do it. Not her husband. The dog she's got on a leash. She had her fucking man do it. And me, I fully operate with, like, this allowance, with this acknowledgement that, like, this is absolutely what I want. Universe, I'm telling it to you. It's singing from my heart. You know it through and through. But you know what?
If it's not this one, then I know and I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. That there's better. That it gets better. That this isn't my house because there's a better house for me. Now, a house that's already fully equipped with ADA and has stairs and a garage, it has a power wheelchair in the garage. It has the mark on the wall for how far the car pulls up. It has the stickers on the buttons. It is completely built for and by a disabled person. I don't understand the reason that's not my house. But I know that there's a reason, and I know that it goes along the lines of, like, you don't have to set up shop in the remains of another couple's love. You, like, I know that if I set up shop there, the people who own that house, the couple that owned that house, they would be with me. They were with me as I walked through it. And I think most obviously I felt him. And I say that because it's him watching her dance through her house for the last time. I've been doing this a long time. I've done that last dance through a lot of houses on the market, at a lot of garage sales, at the estate sales. At the houses propped up on the side of the street like corpses, inviting you to walk through and pick through their sinew. How can you enter my home and call me a hoarder? How can you enter my home and look down on me for having too many things? If you enter my home and the first thing you don't see is how much it is my home, then you and I are not even on the same planet, Lana. She won't cross my threshold. That's not a good sign when you're working with demons. I'll worry about how to do this on the street later, okay? Right now, I'm sitting in the remains of my home. I thought we were gonna make it here. I thought this was it, Sean. It was gonna be your turn to lose your fucking mind, sweetie. You're only running away from yourself. You're only always running away from yourself. I can end this life, but there's absolutely no escape from self. Oh, you guys, I'm so bummed. Like, I haven't felt well enough to re-up, to refresh my haircut, and, like, I'm losing it. I can hardly see where the fangs were. And I'm just, like, trying to be okay with that because, like I'm going to be able to figure out what tool to buy. I know that this tool exists. I've seen like what people do with clippers. Like I know that this tool exists for me. And like it's okay if it grows out and I lose it. I took pictures. Did I get it? And and that just means that I can do it better, and I will do it better the next time. Or if not the next time, then the next time, or the next time. Like, it'll keep growing out, and I'll keep doing it better and better, and I'll get better and better at it, and, like, that's okay. But, like, I just feel so... I feel so out of sorts not being able to, like, properly, like, cut my hair, shave my legs, bathe my body, wash my hair, lotion my like dry my body, lotion my body, put on clean clothes, which means I've got to do laundry, like and ideally I've always done my laundry like before I take a shower so that like everything is clean when I emerge clean. Like we all emerge together, you know, and like spiritually that's something that like I've been doing, and it's really a loss for me that I'm too disabled to bathe like properly. Like properly for me is what I mean, like, but I know that you're definitely appalled that I typically like fully bathe once a month, and like maybe once a week I like wash my nethers and my pits, and it's like maybe once a week, like probably not once a week. um and it also sounds really disgusting, like if you think about how your body is like as you're going about your day living, whereas my body is sitting motionless on a sofa, you know. So like after like a month and a half of not being able to bathe, like I will get so uncomfortable and disgusted and bothered by the filth on my body that like it will propel me, like it will like fucking like I will get fired up enough that I'm just like fuck this life, fuck it, I'll fucking take the fucking oxy, I'm fucking taking a shower, you know. um that I can go do that, and then I pay the price later, of course. um but I mean properly for me, and once a month really is good, and I just feel like there's something to do, like there's something on my list that I want to do, and I just want to do it, and I will feel better. My body will feel better. Like it's like an actual like health thing you need to remove. Like if you're sloughing parasites, you need to like bathe more frequently. And then there's the whole like this is a legit thing. Like remember, it's just been my recommendation to you. Like just like
at the end of your wonderful hot shower, just crank it all the way to cold and like let it completely cover you in the cold, and then end your shower. End your shower on ice cold. Ice cold. In your shower on ice cold. You will never feel better, okay? Well, I've been saying that for, since 14, 13, I don't know. And now, like, it's a thing. Like, that reflection has come back to find me, and, there's, like, science done on it, and this is a practice. That's actually just, like, the optimal way that any human who wants to thrive and be their best self and best day ever, best life ever, um, like, that's just something that you do. Just like yoga is something that you do if you want to be healthy. You do yoga. Like, it's not optional. And I say that, but here's the thing, is that, like, I innately, unconsciously was doing yoga before I knew anything about that whatsoever. Like, not, like, we're talking, like, we're in jazzercise era. There is no awareness of yoga. I've never heard that word or term. I don't know what I'm doing or that I'm doing anything. I just, like, move my body as it is an instrument to move energy. That's how that came about. That I was like, wow, you have really good form. Like, how long have you been doing yoga? Like, what are you talking about? Yoga? What is yoga? Um, so we all have to do yoga. Like, I told you that story because, like, this is obviously like that 100th monkey thing, like, where, like, the species acquires the knowledge. It is the genetic imprint at that point until the end of time. That monkey learned how to open that coconut. That was the last monkey of its species that needed to learn how to open that coconut. And once it did, every monkey in the species genetically knows how to open that coconut. This is how birds operate. They, like, north and south, and, like, birds. Birds. Like, what more proof do you need that it is, like, genetically coded that we must do certain things that we do not want to do in our comfortable, privileged American lives, okay? Um, Everyone should oil pull. Like, that's just, like, taking care of the human body. Like, it could come with a manual, and, like, your job as a person is to, like, help other people write their manual, to fill in blanks on your manual, and if you have offspring, to provide them a manual based upon what you've learned from working on your manual and everyone else's manual that you've ever met. Um, so yeah, I'm here to save the children. Hi. Well, I feel the fucking effects of the fucking chocolate. I feel high. Oh, I'm getting a zit, like, right in the middle of my forehead. It means I've been tapping on that third eye. Like, you just gotta tap. Like, if you tap in the same place, like, you're gonna punch a hole through, right? Oh, by the way, that's the whole deal with Wi-Fi. Electromagnetic frequency, that's the deal with it. You've seen Kill Bill, Uma Thurman in a fucking coffin. Like you don't you have everything that you need to have to know. So like all you've got to do is connect the dots. You need something to write with? I got blood. Always got blood. Can always get to that blood. You got something important to say, you write it in blood, don't you? Like, how important has anything you've ever said been that you had no other way to look at the words that you created with your mind, or the image that you created with your mind, than to claw blood out of yourself? Runes and sigils, and I can't even remember the one that I made. Part of that is that I need to learn to do it with my left hand, but I don't know. I basically, like, before I was broken, I moved my hands like those wizard people in, is it Magicians? Like that. Like, totally like that. And intuitively, like, I move my body in that way. Like, how one uses their hand to manifest their desires, I use my body for that. And so, like, if you don't want to learn yoga, if you feel encumbered rather than empowered by learning existing things, then what you can do is set your intention that your body be the hand of your manifestation. So, oh, I am in a bad way. I'm in a really 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 bad way. I have the wheelchair technician coming today. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels good. Oh. 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 God, nope, you gotta stop. A moment on the lips, forever on the hips. It's that kind of thing. Like, you cannot do that. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. Oh my god, I can't relax. Oh my god, I can't relax. Oh my god, I can't relax. Just don't move. Oh, Jesus, don't move. Oh, just don't move. Don't move. This is fine. This is fine. I'm at salvation. Like, I am the blood of Christ. I am the blood of Christ. I am the blood of Christ. Love and light moves through me. Relax. I don't need to contain it. It'll always be there. Oh, oh, I need music. I need music. I need music. I heard say a little prayer for me. I heard when I wake up, when I wake up,
Yeah, I know I'm gonna be the girl that dances just for you. Gonna shake up, gonna shake reality. I'll jump if it'll fly me home to you. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the one who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I wake up, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the girl that dances just for you. I'm gonna shake up, I'm gonna shake reality. I don't remember what did I say. Gonna shake reality. Oh, I'm gonna jump if it'll fly me home to you. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how it's done. I don't know. Like, I think I can dance through it, but I can't remember music anymore. There's something I've been remembering, like, really consistently, but then, like, I think, like, I might not have access to it anymore because I met this boy at Target and I gave him a Jack Skellington guinea pig. And I think I, like, returned it to source, you know? Like I said, like, I see you, and it went back. And, like, now it's not. Like, now. Like, there's a new song. Like, it's good. It's good. That sounds, like, not good, I think. But, like, there's a new song. I can hardly see, and I like, don't think I am anything flattering angles now. Well, it's probably been a while. I'm gonna stop this at 7:56 a.m. on 7/24/2020 at 2:19